These examples are based on true stories. Regret is useless. There are no excuses. Because we cannot afford to go through any more tragedy, our quest for zero accidents must continue. It's morning time. Everyone's rushing to work. Some are excited about what the day will bring, and others are still weighed down by yesterday's fatigue. They are all headed to different workplaces and engaged in different duties, but they share one thing in common. They are all responsible for protecting themselves against workplace hazards. This is what the quest for zero accidents is all about. What is required to carry out the quest for zero accidents more effectively? Everyone knows that health is the utmost concern, and safety must be the first priority. However, not everyone's aware of potential workplace hazards and what causes accidents. Let's take a look at various work sites for lurking potential dangers that have been downplayed, overlooked, or neglected. We're at a manufacturing factory, the mainstay of the Korean economy. Let's take a look inside. First, the interior is too dark. Materials are scattered all over the floor, and walkways are not clear. No safety measures can be found with the lift either. Let's correct them one by one. Let's move on to a construction site. It's also disorganized and littered with different materials. The scaffolds, frequently used by workers, lack necessary footholds and guardrails. And the opening has no cover. These are the work sites of the service industry, which includes food service and wholesale and retail sectors. These work sites require extra attention to safety and sanitation. Regrettably, it accounts for more than 1/3 of the nation's industrial accidents at present. The kitchen floor is covered with water and grease. It must be very slippery, but the cook is in her slippers. She is also handling razor-sharp knives with bare hands and no safety gear. It's one thing to quickly deliver hot food, but it's another to drive a motorcycle without wearing a helmet. The Korea Occupational Safety and Health Agency is working to correct these common hazards at the nation's work sites, taking steps forward in its quest for zero accidents. There can be many excuses and reasons for accidents. Negligence plays a key role, but a lack of precautions more often lead to accidents. All workers and employers have their reasons, but we should remember that all accidents result in irreversible damage. Kosha was launched in 1987 with the goal of eliminating industrial accidents. Kosha helps companies to take effective preventative measures and to create safer, sounder working conditions for their employees. Kosha visits work sites to look for potentially hazardous conditions and come up with solutions, as well as providing the necessary funds to make the changes. Kosha performs safety inspections on hazardous machinery and devices and conducts research for better health and safety practices. Kosha creates and distributes safety guideline materials for different workplaces, educates companies, and performs various promotional activities to raise the public's awareness about safety. When Kosha was first established, work-related deaths stood at 32 for every 100,000 workers. After a little over 2 decades, it's down to roughly 20 deaths, but it is still high compared to other OECD countries. Kosha is striving to reduce the accident rate further. Its ultimate aim, however, is not to reduce the number to the level of developed nations. It is to protect lives and property through completely eradicating accidents from all types of workplaces and to accomplish the quest for zero accidents. It is not an impossible mission. It can be achieved. With a little bit of support and help from everyone, it will surely be accomplished. We applaud all the workers in Korea for their hard work and diligence. We give each and every one of them our respect for their drops of sweat. When tomorrow morning comes, we will all be a day closer to a better future. Kosha sends out a message of encouragement to everyone taking part in the quest for zero accidents for shaping a brighter tomorrow.